Hey guys!
Hi!
You're listening to Not As We Planned, so get ready for honest, raw, unfiltered, unhinged story,
Where we share our advice, opinions,
and talk about all the shit that people avoid discussing. We want to point out we are not qualified professionals, although I feel like I am one.
and what we say is the advice we would give to our besties. Hi guys!
Hey
Welcome back
guys.
to this week's episode of Not As We Planned. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awful. I'm having a really terrible week.
Go on, let us let it all out, babe.
I don't think I can let it all out. I have had the most shocking week. I just don't know. I'm going to end up crying.
Are you going to
later.
cry? Do you want to just cry?
I've sent a 5-minute voice note to my sister today, and I did cry at the end, so I had to get here and retouch. But I've had one of those weeks where basically on Tuesday, it's my day with Milo. I'm really excited. We were booked in to do this like slime workshop. He's been so excited.
That's so cool.
Well, we didn't get to do it, did we?
Oh.
On the way home from the school run, like my steering wheel just like went. Like it was like something had gone in the steering or something. And then next thing I know, I've hit into a curb, like quite powerfully. And then I was like, okay, like fine, carried on driving. And then
It doesn't matter about the curb. Let's just carry on.
well, no, I just thought like,
yeah, cool.
it is what it is. Carried on driving, then my car starts making this noise like, and I was like, okay, this like I can't drive this car.
doesn't
My
sound
steering,
great.
I was like turning, it wasn't going where I wanted to, and
That's
I started
so
to freak out. It was
bad.
quite a busy road, so I like put my hazards on, got out, and then one of the mums in Theo's school, not even in his class, a couple of years below, but I kind of know her. She was like, are you okay? I was like, no. I was like, I don't know what's just happened. Like, I was still kind of processing it all. And I was like, could you take Milo? Because I was too scared to drive with him in the car because it just didn't feel safe. And she was like, I literally live like on the next road. If you can get it there really slowly, I'll go behind you. So she put Milo in the car seat in her car. I'll go behind you. You put your hazards on, just go really slowly. I managed to move it. I don't think it could have done like 10
Much
meters more.
Right.
So I was really stressed, and yeah, basically the AA couldn't do anything. We've had to go through insurance, and then they were like, you won't get a courtesy car until we pick up the car. I'm like, okay, cool, can you come pick up the car? And they were like, oh, it's up to it could be 3 to 5 working days. And I was like,
That's helpful.
I'm a single parent. Like, I have 2 kids on my own. I've got to do the school run and stuff. Anyway, I'm not even exaggerating when I say I spent the whole of Tuesday on the phone, crying down the phone to all these. You know, when you're just like, I was so emotional. I was so stressed. You know, obviously asked for help from someone else, and, you know, people aren't always willing to help. And I was just honestly like, what am I actually fucking meant to do?
Mm-hmm.
Just happened to speak to the right lady who I think must have been a mum and just must have got it.
You pulled at her heartstrings.
I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm a single parent. Like this. I was like, I just need a car. And she sorted me out a hire car, which actually isn't in my agreement, but they've given it to me.
That's so nice.
It's like clearly states in my agreement it's from when the car's recovered. So then I had to get to the place to get the car. And it's so nice to know that you, like, the people I can call on, like my family don't live particularly close. So it's just so nice to know that I think where people know my situation, that people are willing to step up. Like Milo's nursery teacher came and picked us up and drove us to the car hire place. Pouring rain trying to get these bloody car seats in and out of car. You know what it's like? You just, like you couldn't wait. And it was parents' evening that night. And I literally made it there by the skin of my teeth. And it was just one of those days where I was just so stressed. And I've just really felt the burden of being that default parent and being on my own and dealing with, I don't think it's hard enough doing it on your own anyway. But when you go through one of those really testing weeks where other things are happening, oh my God, do you feel it? Like I could have done with, I thought, normally I'm like this independent woman who's like, I don't need no man. And I was like, I really could do with a man, even to just do the phone calls or sort the car out, or even someone else in my household with a car. And it's things like that you really realise, like, shit, like doing this on my own.
Yeah.
So,
look, you did it. You survived.
I've done it, and now I know what to do, and I can do it, and I've got to take back one
and
car.
Thank God that you only hit a curb.
Well, this is what I freaked out about, because I'm going away this weekend, and we're driving on the motorway. I thought, what if my steering had gone on a motorway? Like that could have been, and I had the kids, and like it actually makes you know, when you just like overthink, and it makes me feel a bit unwell thinking about it. So I'm glad it happened where it did. No one was
Absolutely.
hurt. We're all safe. At the end of the day, a car's a car. So
And breathe.
yeah, it's been a week. There's other stuff going on that I can't necessarily say, but I feel a little bit like I've got a lot of rage today. I won't like.
Do we need to go back to our rage
I'm
room?
quite angry today, and just when it just all bubbles up.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just sat there in the car on the way today, just thinking about everything, and I was just getting more and more angry.
God, here she is.
But
don't mess with
it is
Carly
what it is.
today.
And I've said it time and time again. Like, I also think I beat myself up in these situations because I am a very positive person. And then I was like in such a negative headspace all week, and I was almost like beating myself up, like, Carly, come on, you always look on the bright side of life. And I was like, no, like, this is fucking stressful. You're allowed.
Yeah, 100%.
So it is that like balance. What about you?
So I feel like since Rome started reception, I feel like he's maybe changed a bit with his behaviour.
Oh no.
Like, he's a really, really good boy. He's such an easy child. Like, generally speaking, the only trouble I've ever had with him that I've struggled with was when he kept shitting his pants, which we've now, like, he regressed a bit when he went into reception, and now he's good again. Nailed it. But he's just got a bit like cheeky, but like not in like a cute way anymore. It's a bit like stomping on the fur. Like, he hears no, he cries. Like, a bit like, no, this isn't for me. Anyway, I got an email the other day. Shall I read it to you? And when I say, like, I was so upset because however naughty or whatever my kids are at home, generally speaking, like, well, Rome and Ivy have always been very good at school. Blake has his challenges, so we'll let him off. So I get this email, okay? Hi, I just want to let you know that Rome was not very well behaved today and had to go to see a head teacher.
Oh wow, that must be bad.
I know. He crawled under the toilets and locked them all from the inside.
What a legend. Oh, sorry.
Do you know what's really bad? I did that.
Yeah, I've done
But
that
he
before.
doesn't know that I did that. I did that in primary school
made
too.
him do
I
that?
don't know. He also took another boy's hat and threw it on the floor. We have spoken about how inappropriate this is and why he shouldn't be doing it. If you could please follow this up at home, I'd be very grateful. I was mortified. Like, when I spoke to him, he came out all happy.
Did you manage to do it without laughing?
Yeah. He came out all happy, and I went, I'm not happy with you. And literally his face dropped. I was like, I got an email from your teacher today. Do you know what it said? And he went, no. And you know when they're just so cute?
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm
Don't use that
not.
with
Don't
me.
look at me.
Yeah.
Turn away. Turn away while I'm having a go at you. I was like, you are not to crawl under the toilets. Not only is that really rude, it's disgusting. I was like, think of all the germs. Like, there I am, like, creeping out. Like, I need to get you in the fucking shower. I was like, and there I was hoping that he'd, like, have done it with someone who influenced him. I was like, who did you do that with? No one. He did it with no one. So now,
Where's he got this idea from?
I don't know, but it is quite, like, deep down it's quite funny because, like, I did that, but much older, not at 4.
He's going to be your...
I'm worrying that I've had 4 years of just pure bliss with him, and now he's going to turn into this absolute
It's really
lunatic.
interesting you say this, right? Because yesterday on pickup from Milo's nursery, I got pulled in to sign an incident thing, which I have never done. Whenever I go to Milo's nursery, they're always like, he's an angel child. We've never met such a well-mannered, polite boy. Like, they're obsessed with him. They were like, we'll always find a way to fit Milo in if you ever need, right? And yesterday I got pulled. So I'm there, like, ready to sign it on the iPad, thinking someone's done something to him. So I'm there signing it, and I read it, and I'm like, sorry. Basically, he was doing a puzzle, and someone, like, came to, like, I don't know, try and get involved in it, or like talk to him or something. And it says on the instant form that Milo was doing a puzzle and another child came over, and Milo said he was distracting him. So he pulled his lip, grabbed his lip and yanked it.
Oh, ow.
But the teachers were like, it was the fact he said, oh, he was distracting me. I was like, where's he even got that from? So we had to have a little conversation last night about what we use our hands for.
I mean, yeah, hopefully I've taken his iPad away for the week. So my kids don't have their iPads in the week. And I know that he adores his iPad. So I said, like, you're not having it this weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, sucks to be my ex because it's this weekend. But I did message him before I gave that punishment because I need him to stick to that, because that is going to be the biggest punishment for him that will affect him the most. But yeah, anyway, other than that, we're all good. The other kids are behaving for now.
Fingers crossed.
But yeah, so we thought we would show you something that we have been sent, because we're very excited, because we had this last year and I can confirm it's really good. So we have got here the Love Honey Advent Calendar, and this is the couples one, but we can also confirm, I'm sure Kylie can, that this is also good on your own.
I mean, I've looked at what's in there, guys, and I don't think you'll be disappointed.
No, so let's give it an open and see what we've got.
Also, can we just say how aesthetically pleasing this is? It's in a sexy red box.
Yeah.
It's got 24 doors, guys. 24 gifts for you and your partner. Imagine.
I am. Guys, we're super excited for this. I know some people like chocolate advent calendars. I prefer sex toys. So let's give it a whirl. I feel like we're not going to open every box because we want you to have a bit of a surprise. But let's at least start with number one, just to see what we're starting with.
Number one, just for fun.
Yeah. So what you're going to get on the first day.
On the first day of Christmas, my partner gave to me
a vibrator. Okay, guys.
I'm going to guess what it is.
No, I think it is what I said.
A vibrator. It's the bullet. This, if I remember from last year, you need this on day one, because this is a little like vibrating bullet that actually goes on lots of different applicators. Is that the right word? Yeah.
So this is a good one because, like Kylie said, there are other toys that you can insert this in to add a bit of zzz. So this is good, and you get loads of chargers as well, so don't worry.
Oh, it will never run out of battery.
Don't worry, charge that up.
I like the gold.
Yeah, this is pretty. We're loving the red and gold. Right, what colour, what number do you want to open?
7.
7 for
heaven.
7. Let's do it. Open number 7.
Okay.
It's Christmas. I was going to say, I feel like it's Christmas, but this is the whole point. It's like past parcel. Oh. Okay. What is this?
I'm going to read the instructions because I don't know. Oh,
my God. Is that sinking one?
Sink lights. So.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe that this is actually linked to an app that your partner can have.
Interesting. So you can actually use it whilst you are having sex. So you can have it inserted into you whilst you're having sex. You can also have same room play. What does that mean? Long distance play. You can do long distance play. So like, say you're not with each other.
Yes.
He could have, stop.
So basically, guys, this I knew.
They did not have this last year.
I can't remember,
no,
but this is amazing for those that don't live together or a slightly longer distance. So you can have this in you while he decides when to turn it on from the safety of his own home.
That would be fun.
How cool. Also thinking,
imagine if you're on a date night.
I was going to say, yeah, exactly. If you're really kinky, can you imagine that you're ordering your food and all of a sudden you're like, can I have the pasta? I know what I'm doing this weekend.
It's not Christmas yet.
And also, it can be used as a nose
I'm so glad this is my calendar.
Yes, sorry.
Needs a deep clean now.
There you go.
It's got makeup all over it.
Okay, let's go for number. I like the big ones because I feel like something big is going to be in it. I'm going to go for number 16.
Okay. How big we talk? Oh,
it's quite big, but it's light.
I'm going to guess.
So it's not a dildo.
I'm gonna guess. Is it like some kind of restraints?
Oh,
a paddle.
Don't be naughty.
Spank me.
Did it hurt?
No.
You are angry, so we're not going to let Carly hold this today.
You're going to have red marks.
I can confirm.
Oh.
It hurts. See if you like a bit of pain.
If if you want to
Then
experience
this is your game.
with those pain pleasure boundaries.
I'm liking the red and
Yeah,
black.
I like the red.
Yeah.
Very
Sexy.
festive.
Yeah, it's very festive.
Festive.
Ho, ho, ho.
But also like sexy. Red is
Yeah.
sexy.
Right, let's put this back in here because we don't want to ruin Carly's toys.
Because I've got so many people to use my paddle with.
Go on, go for number 14. What's in lucky number 14? It's exciting, isn't it?
I literally feel
I'm
like
so
someone's
excited to go home
bought
and
me a
use it.
present.
They have.
Can't remember the last time someone bought me a present.
Oh, what is it?
Right, so this is what we were talking about.
Oh, I love it.
These are you insert the
vibrator.
vibrator
the bullet.
into, this is like a mini wand.
But normally the wand is electric, so you're just putting the bullet in here, and then that's obviously for your clitoris, which is the best place to be. So I'm here for that.
That's new.
Yeah, it is new. I like it a
I love
lot.
how you're like stroking all my stuff.
It's soft.
It's soft.
It is soft. Okay, I'm going in with number 6. Are we ready, guys? Number 6. Oh, okay. So, guys, number 6 is hand wrist restraints. Yep. So if you like a bit of kinky, getting tied up to that bed, there is ankle ones in here, and also it goes under your bed.
Yeah,
so
I think
it
they were like
attaches.
bed restraints. So like you like hook it under the.
I can confirm. It's really good. Who doesn't like being tied up? Well, actually, I'm sure some people don't. But when you are tied up, it does make your senses more heightened, I feel. Right, I can't get this bed restraint back in, so we're just gonna...
I've got no one to restrain me, so don't worry too much.
Okay, fine. Right.
What should we do?
I don't know, number 10 sort of like looks pretty with the hearts.
Go on,
there.
it's dinky. No, it's going to be like a massage oil, isn't it?
Okay, number 10.
Okay, are we ready, guys?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's wrapped up.
Is
I'll
it?
do a shock reveal for you.
Okay. What is it?
Shine bright like a diamond.
Oh, yeah. We are a fan of the butt plug.
Hang on.
The royal
I love that
way.
you assume like our sexual desires are united.
Stop being such a prude. You love a butt plug. And what's so pretty is the red
gold.
diamond. Yeah, I'm loving the gold and the red. Guys, don't be put off or scared because I know it looks big. But the bigger the better. No, honestly, just Merry Christmas. So yeah, there's a butt plug in there. Okay. Number 3 is my lucky number, so we're going to look at number 3. It's kind of, if you can hear,
I feel like
it sounds hard.
Is it going to be something that goes on the bullet?
Yeah, guys, we've got a massive penis. So you can put your finger in it, or you can also put the bullet in it too. It's actually rock hard. Also, does it have suction?
I wouldn't put it on your face.
No, like...
Put it on the table.
Oh. It's suctioned. I wonder if
You could put
it's
it in
your
the shower.
No, but... What? On the shower door and sit on it? Like, what? No, I'm almost wondering whether this is also... No, you need a strap. I was thinking of a strap on, but no. Anyway, here you go. So this is... Here,
Why
take
do
your
I want
willy. I
it?
thought maybe you'd want to feel it.
Oh.
It's hard.
Oh, it's rock.
Yeah. Love that, though.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. It's all about exploring, guys. Do you know what? We get so many people messaging us about, you know, if their sex life is getting a bit boring or... they want to do something or spice it up, but they don't know how to
approach it.
Or even once you've had kids and then everything becomes a bit vanilla, I feel like introducing toys is such a great way to get your sex life back.
Do you know what? I think this advent calendar is a really good way of doing it without like having to even have that conversation. Be like, I saw this, I thought it's Christmas coming, advent calendar, should we try this? What man is going to be like, no?
Yeah, and I
Seriously.
also, it is a fun way of exploring it together, isn't it?
I think it'll bring you closer.
I agree.
Also, I think it's a really good way to open up conversations where you've got different things to try. a good way of like having those conversations like, yeah, I really enjoyed that. Actually, that bit wasn't for me.
Yeah.
I think it's a great way.
Yeah, I love it. What a great date night. Let's just do the whole calendar in one.
Right, I'm going to go for number 24.
Let's do number 24. What are you getting the day before Christmas, babies?
So this is like your Christmas Eve treat. Maybe don't open it in front of the family. You know, some families
yeah,
have
like
a tradition.
Christmas Eve box.
Yeah.
Don't open this Christmas Eve box in front of the kids.
Oh.
What is it? Oh, she looks happy.
Womanizer. It's black.
Wow,
It's
I like
sexy.
that. It is good. Guys, this is the Womanizer. This is, I can confirm, the best sex toy I've ever experienced. You can do it on your own. You can do it with your partner. It is...
Basically, it's, in short, a clit sucker.
Yeah.
So this bit goes on your clitoris.
Mm-hmm.
And
we're here for it.
yeah. And you get like all the charges and stuff.
And the battery life is really good. And it's waterproof. So that is a great present for Christmas Eve, guys. We know what all of you are going to be doing
Merry
before
Christmas.
Santa comes. Literally.
But you're in a good mood before you have to cook that dinner.
Okay, guys, if this is something that you want to get, we have an amazing offer for you. So not only is this beautiful advent calendar worth £502, you can get it for £149. However, with our code NAWP that's NAWP Advent in capital letters, you'll get a further 5% off any of the advent
You're
calendars.
welcome, guys. You're welcome.
Yeah, literally. This is a gift worth getting. Do you know what? All we ever do is concentrate on the kids for Christmas. We get their Christmas presents. We do their Christmas Eve boxes. We get their advent calendars. Go and get yourself an advent calendar. Spice things up in the bedroom. I can confirm you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, for all of you who, because we do get listeners who are still married, who are in relationships. And I just think this is a really good way to properly reconnect, reignite, and have some Christmas
Fun.
jingle bells.
Love it. So yeah, guys, go and check it out. Okay, guys, we also did a question box this week. We wanted to know scenarios, and we're going to let you know whether we think they're princess treatment or bare minimum.
Okay, here we go.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
We're going to be brutal here,
I feel like I'm
guys.
just going to say everything's bare minimum now because my standards are so bloody high.
Why not? Get them high. Okay. Always carries any and all of my bags, no matter how small. Bare minimum.
Yeah, I feel like...
Oh, hold on a minute. Always carries your bag, meaning he carries your handbag.
No, not a handbag.
But she said, no matter how small.
No, I want to carry my handbag.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're out shopping, they should be carrying bags.
Oh, without... If I'm shopping with you and you're not holding my bag, you need to go to the car. Like,
no,
end
I agree.
of.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I
weird.
think that's bare minimum.
Yeah, absolutely bare minimum. Okay.
It's like things like that, right? They are the smallest gestures, but they are the most old school gentleman thing you can do. They don't cost anything. They take no time because you're there anyway. Mm-hmm. And it's a small gesture to show you care. Bare minimum.
He tells me no feelings are silly and we can talk about anything as many times as I need.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum. Yeah.
If you can't do that.
But I wonder whether people are writing these in thinking they're princess treatment.
But don't get me wrong, like they're amazing to have in a relationship. And I'm sure we're all guilty of being in relationships where these things didn't exist. And I think sometimes we need to remember we are often comparing like just a good normal man to someone who was incapable of like
anything. He walks around and opens the car door for you. Bare minimum.
I feel like it depends, like all the time. Sometimes you're in a rush, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'd say most of the time, I'd say it's middle ground.
So what, you think that's princess treatment?
Yeah, slightly.
Okay. Always dries my hair for me when I've had a shower.
Princess
Ick.
treatment. That's princess treatment.
That's ick.
I've had that before.
But was he a hairdresser?
No.
Oh.
He never dried my hair. Do it yourself, bitch.
I think that's weird.
I've had it before. I quite liked it.
Really?
Yeah. No, I've
Please
had
don't
that before.
please don't
and
touch my
and
hair.
I also had once, and I was so tired after we got back. I laid there, and he did my whole skincare routine for me whilst I just laid there in bed. It was glorious.
I actually think it's icky.
I don't.
Yeah.
You go, boo-boo.
Lets me go up to bed while he lets the dogs out and locks the house up every night. Bare minimum.
Bare minimum.
Yeah.
I feel like that masculine energy. You should be my protector. Don't lock the door.
100%. You go and check everything. I'm literally going up. Bye. I even do that in my house, and he does everything downstairs.
I can't. I am the man in my house. It's fine. A present on every date. Picnic with the doggy bag, rituals hamper, huge flowers, perfume.
Princess treatment.
But
I'm here for that.
Yeah, like
take note.
Where's my hamper? Fills my water bottle every night before bed.
Bare minimum.
No, I think that's princess treatment.
Do you?
Yeah. I just feel like there's a point like I am capable of getting my drink. Like that's a nice
but
gesture.
I'm capable. I'm capable
it's not
of
a bare
opening my
minimum.
car door.
Like, if someone didn't fill my water bottle up at night, I wouldn't be like, right, you're
no,
gone.
but I don't think that's princess treatment.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm capable.
Like, I'm capable of everything. Doesn't mean I have to do it.
I think it's a nice gesture. I don't think it's a bare minimum.
I'm capable of holding my shopping bags.
Nah. No, I think that's slightly different. Like, I think that's a really nice gesture.
It's lovely, bare minimum.
My poor Let's boyfriend. Hope Tash is never single again. He fills my car up with fuel so I don't have to. Not been to a petrol station in years. I think that's princess treatment.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Like, it depends. Like, say you're with someone who's got a really busy job and you've been nowhere near each other and you've been out all day. Like, I can't.
God, you're giving excuses.
I'm not kidding. No, I'm not. But I think where I've been on my own for so long and I'm single, like, of course, like a lovely gesture. I wouldn't expect it every time. No, but every now and again, if he wants to be like, babe, like, what's your petrol situation? I'll go fill it out. Absolutely fine, but I don't need it every single time.
Yeah, no, I do think that's princess treatment. Although, do you know what's quite funny now, thinking about it? My ex-husband did that a lot. We'd be at home and he'd be like, I'm going to go and fill up your car. And I used to think it was so sweet. But now I'm thinking, who the fuck were you talking to?
So is it just a red flag?
Literally.
Sets my toothbrush up for me when he does his.
Ick.
All right, let's just ignore Tash. I think that's princess treatment. Like, fine, again,
princess
I
treatment.
can put my own toothpaste on. I like it.
So I feel, for me, that's a bit like I do that for my kids. I don't need a man to do that for me. I find that icky.
You're scaring me today. Has my breakfast ready on my return from school run on my working from home days.
Princess treatment.
Cute. We like that.
Yeah.
And we like princess treatment, guys. We love princess treatment. Plans cute dates and always pays. I think always pays
is princess treatment.
Because I think when you're in a relationship, you can't expect that.
I agree. But planning the dates should be bare minimum.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Yeah.
And I find that hard because I think I've always been a planner, and something I've realised recently is I find it hard to step back and not give my 2 pence, be like, maybe we should do this, because I have always been the planner.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've got to say, I think it's quite often that the women are the planner.
I think we think about things more. Like,
well, I am definitely more of a forward planner than my boyfriend.
I think that's generally a female thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think they're quite happy just to like plod along in life and like whatever happens on the day happens.
Okay, helping me with my job interview prep. I think that's a bare minimum.
That's bare minimum.
You should be supporting each other
100%.
without doubt.
Yeah. He sends me a have a good day sexy message. I didn't ask for that. Bare minimum.
Yeah, it's just, I don't think that's princess treatment.
Absolutely not. That's full on bare minimum.
Yeah.
Affection in public, not gross PDA, but hand on small of the back, peck on the lips. Bare minimum.
I want someone to be proud of me, and if they're not, goodbye.
Yeah. He buys me flowers every week.
That's princess treatment. Not everyone can afford to do that. Or
I mean, flowers are literally £6.
Actually, get cheaper than that. I don't think it's bare minimum. And I also think different people like different things.
Yeah, I don't think it's
it has to be flowers.
I don't think it's bare minimum, but I also... Is it princess treatment?
Yeah,
I guess every
weekly.
Week. Yeah.
That's a fresh one each week. I'll take that.
Yeah, I guess that's princess treatment. If I'm away somewhere or unwell, he would take my washing basket to his and do my washing. Princess treatment.
That's nice.
That's
like
really
that.
cute.
That's cute.
Yeah. Buys women's products in his shopping, so I have everything I need at his house: razors, liners, etc.
I think that's princess treatment.
Yeah, my boyfriend does that.
That's cute.
It's cute. I remember when he once FaceTimed me at the tampon section. He's like, which one do I get?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I think that's princess treatment. Always makes me breakfast in bed with a cup of tea without fail.
Princess treatment.
Yeah, I guess that's princess
that is
treatment.
not.
Randomly hides affirmation cards or notes in my handbag. Princess treatment. That's
Oh,
so
I
cute.
love that.
That's really, really cute. Left a love you post-it notes hidden all around the house for me to find.
Princess treatment. That's cute.
Really cute. Got a flat tire on my way home from our first date. From a first date, text to tell him I'd be late home. He came and sorted it. Hold on, I'm confused. Why are you texting him that you've come home from a first date? Hold on.
No, she got a flat tire on the way back from the first date with this guy, and he came and sorted it. That's lovely.
No, but I text him to tell him I'd be late home. He came and sorted it. Oh, do you think she just means that I'm going to be home late because I've got a flat? I thought she was just like letting her partner know. I've gone on a date, by the way.
No, I think that's a great start.
Yeah, that is really, really cute. That's cute. He orders us extra takeaway every time to leave me an extra meal in the fridge that week.
Princess treatment.
That's princess treatment.
Forward thinking.
That's cute.
He shows you his messages if you're feeling insecure from previous trauma.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum. He should be like doing everything he could to support you. Mm-hmm. Meal prepping my lunch and dinner at work.
Princess treatment.
Yeah, I agree. Messaged my boyfriend yesterday from work that I was craving McDonald's. Next thing I know, one is delivered.
That's cute. That's princess treatment.
Yes. He leaves for work at 5 a.m. and always puts a flask of coffee on my bedside for when I wake up. Princess treatment. I need that
That's
in my life.
Cute.
Maybe I should train my children to do that. Fantastic.
Yeah, let's get our children to deal with kettled water.
Never comes home from the supermarket without a treat for me. Bare minimum.
Yeah, maybe that's bare minimum.
So yeah,
I'm definitely intrigued to know if people think that, like, if people agree with us, whether they actually think.
There's still, I don't want to take away from the fact they're really nice things, but I also think like we need to be have better standards with our expectations of men. Like, it scares me if we think this is amazing, what are other people accepting?
Well, yeah, I think, but I guess that's also the healing process, isn't it? Because we both said that when we were in our first relationships after our divorce, we put them on such a pedestal thinking everything they did was so amazing, but a lot of it was bare minimum. But like you said, the bare minimum stuff is still sweet, but it should be there anyway. Okay. Right, guys, let's get on with some emails.
Okay, I'm going to read the first one. So this email actually comes from a girl who reached out to me on Instagram.
Okay.
She's been dating someone. She had some concerns. She wanted to get my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave her my opinion.
Mm.
And then I got an update.
Okay.
So, and I was like, you need to write into the podcast.
Oh, really?
And she has.
Okay.
So the title of this is called Carly, You Know Some of This Story. Okay. Hi, ladies. Please keep me anonymous. Names and locations are changed to protect identities, just as a disclosure. I did think this. I briefly read it through and I was like, ooh, but she's changed everything.
Okay.
I've only recently discovered your pod, but I love it. It's helped me through my recent divorce and really helps me to not feel lonely when the kids aren't with me. So thank you. Please come up north. Oh, we're coming, baby.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to my story. Carly, I messaged you on Instagram for your advice. Read this. You already know some of it. I was with my ex-husband for 19 years and we split last year, but lived together until January. He was a narcissistic bully and it was the best decision ever to leave. I moved into my new house soon after and started to settle into life as a single mum. By the summer, I felt ready to date, so I joined Match.
Haven't heard anyone use that in a while.
Is that a website?
Match.com.
Match.com. Interesting. After a date with an Italian policeman and a paramedic who bit my lip so badly it swelled.
Oh, at least he could sort it out for you. He probably did it on purpose so he could show you his skills. Hold on, let me go and get the ice pack.
I met Mark. Bear in mind, guys, these names have changed. I met Mark, who lived in Manchester. He was lovely. We clicked straight away and it felt very easy and natural. We arranged to meet, went for a drink and shared a really amazing kiss at the end of the night. Over around 6 weeks, we met regularly and my feelings began to grow. We shared lots of things about our lives with each other and the physical intimacy moved on a little bit. We were only ever in car parks after a date, though. We planned the next couple of dates, but I had a niggle. This is when she reached out to me. She had this niggle. Mark would not share his phone number with me.
So how did they communicate?
Like through the app or through the
Fuck
thing. You know, when you're
off.
still messaging on like the dating platform.
After
right?
months, he still wouldn't.
After a few weeks.
Oh my God, he's
whatever.
married.
To begin with, he kept saying that he would after the first date, but he didn't. And then after the second date, but he didn't. And then he got a bit defensive and gaslighty when I asked him why. And he would say he would do something, but not do it. I spoke to my mates. Some were of the impression he was definitely married, and others told me not to push too much and to just give him time. So I decided I'd give a bit of time to see what transpired. I shouldn't have. I told you. Another niggle was that, to begin with, he always seemed to squeeze me into the working day, and I wondered if he had someone waiting for him at home. As the weeks went on, however, dates moved to after work, so this put my mind at rest. Apparently he worked 12-hour days and had a dog at home though, so he did always have to rush off to get home to the dog midway through the evening. After about 6 weeks and with this day trip booked, I was feeling happy and excited. Maybe after months of sifting through utter shite on the dating apps, I had found my person. No. One day I was complaining to my colleague about still not having his number. And she suggested reverse image searching his photos off his Match profile.
So what we once suggested. Oh,
Told you this is literally, girls, you need to be doing this. We did. And there it was. Mark from Manchester was in fact Sam from Burnley, who lived with his long-term girlfriend.
He didn't even give the same name, the right name. Fucking hell.
I felt sick. I sent a message to his Facebook page saying, "Hello, Mark."
Oh my God.
I also messaged him on Match saying I knew who he was and that he had a girlfriend. I don't know this next bit, by the way. I fully expected him to block me. He didn't. He engaged in sending messages all afternoon saying him and his girlfriend had been going through a bad patch for a long time and he really wished he could have told me the situation.
Oh, poor baby.
He talked about how much he liked me, how everything else he had shared was the truth, and apart from your name, not just a tiny little thing. He talked about how much he liked me, how everything else he had shared was the truth, and how he was confused and ashamed. He never really spoke about his girlfriend or me, just about himself. He got cross and said I was taking the piss out of him and playing mind games.
Are you okay?
He asked to voice call me on the app the next day so I could hear his story. Yeah, give you 24 hours to concoct that one. I agreed and then blocked him about 5 minutes before our voice call time. I decided I didn't need to hear any more lies. So now I'm left sad, disappointed, and slightly pining for him and very mistrusting. Please give me hope that at some point online dating will pay off. Thanks, ladies. And please remember I changed names. So if anyone does know a Sam from Burnley, he's not necessarily living with someone. Thank you. Love, Anonymous.
Can I say something? You know how you said like you almost feel like it's now hard for you to trust? I think that you need to start trusting
Your judgment.
yourself instead. Like that's where the mistrust is. Like
You wouldn't have messaged me asking my opinion. Like that was your gut instinct kicking in. You messaged me asking my opinion.
And it was ignored.
And so rather than, obviously I'm always here if you want to, but have that conversation with yourself. What is screaming? This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel safe. And be confident enough in yourself to be like, this isn't giving safe. Something's up. And I'm going to actually trust, like Tash said, trust my judgment that this feels off.
Also, I feel like let's be real here. Is it normal when someone won't give you their telephone number, won't see you out of working hours or like an evening, has to rush home to the dog? Like everything was screaming at you and you chose to ignore it. So I don't want you to think that I'm like coming at you being like, this is all your fault, but you did ignore the biggest red flags that you could possibly ignore. So I think that you need to maybe take some time to reflect, do the work, you don't miss him, you miss what you thought you had and it was never there. Like, what do you miss? The fact that you could never have a phone conversation with him because he wouldn't give you his phone number. The fact that you couldn't, like, it just, the whole thing is bizarre. You've absolutely romanticized the fuck out of this man and whatever this situationship was. I think you need to strip it back, look at reality, look at what is actually in front of you. There is nothing to miss other than the feeling that you thought that he gave you, but it wasn't real.
Can I just say, as someone who is dating and has gone through like various experiences, it can be really hard when you are in the here and now of that moment of, I think that like that internal want to find someone amazing and that want for this one to be the one that works out. And I completely understand that. And I think sometimes you can have things screaming in front of you, and it does take an enormous amount of self-reflection to step back and actually see those things for what they are. And look, even if sometimes we make the mistake and we go through things like you just have, I really want you to learn from this. Like, there's definitely been people that I've been on a few dates with or was seeing where now I step back and be like, but Carly, you ignored this. But I don't regret it, and I don't regret wasting time with that person because I've learned from it. Absolutely. And I won't be making those mistakes again. But I also understand that idea of when you start dating someone, and I think particularly as females or particularly certain attachment styles, we do immediately, as we start to find out more and more things about these people, you start like imagining what your life could look like with that person, how that future might be, where they might slot into your life and how your lives might come together. And I think we really need to try and take a step back from that. Like, these people are strangers, and that's the fact. You're not really going to know these people for months, like not who they truly are, because everyone's showcasing their best self, us included. So I think we need to be realistic. And one thing like I've really started to do is to take the pressure off of what the final outcome is. Is this going to be my person? Is this going to be the one where things are different? And just enjoy it date by date, and just enjoying getting to know certain people, figuring out, right, these things they're showing me, am I still interested? Do I think we're compatible? And just taking that pressure off that end goal. I think I have really felt like there have been certain points this year where I think I do have a big part of me that just thinks, God, like, I just want to find my person. Like, I just want to settle down and like be happy and in love and like start that life and having that, you know, family unit that I've always wanted. But I don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to get it wrong again. And it might take me a bit of time to get there. And you just need to enjoy each date for what it is and just take the pressure off now. But learn from it.
Okay, so this is called My Story, from Fake Friend to Terrible Husband to Finding Myself Again. Hi Tash and Carly, I wanted to share my story as a single mum who's finally finding her strength after a really difficult few years and after listening to you both for so long. I don't need to tell you to keep me anonymous, you know the drill, and you do it so well. I married someone I'd known since I was 14. We got together at 25, and looking back, I'm still not sure how or why. He was a police officer who always kept work and home separate because he didn't like the police. I know I should have seen through that, but I truly believed I knew him. Almost 3 years ago, we were on a family holiday and he wouldn't get off his phone. Barely spoke to me or the kids, which, if I'm honest, wasn't unusual. I'd always done everything myself and felt like a single mum even when I was married. Then he told me he'd met someone at work he had feelings for, but that nothing had happened. The reason he couldn't get off his phone, she was angry he'd gone on holiday with his family. I actually laughed and asked if he thought that he was Ross from Friends. When we got home, he went to his dad's for one night and he never came back. Later, from him, I found out that he'd been having a one-night stand since before we were even married. The man who often accused me of flirting was cheating all along. Honestly, I think he got kicks out of telling me all the lies he told over the years. After he left, things got worse. He refused to engage in the divorce, left me with all the bills and the mortgage, and eventually broke into the house and harassed me on the street. I had to get a non-molestation order, all while his new girlfriend was pregnant.
Wow.
It's been hell, but I've kept our home, worked full time, and held everything together for the last 3 years, and I'm proud of that no matter what happens next. Then earlier this year, I met someone on Hinge. Kind, consistent, respectful. We were exclusive for 7 months, but every so often I'd push him away. We both have kids, both divorced, well, separated in my case, and communication wasn't our strong point, and we ended things in the summer. He's recently reached out wanting to reconnect, and now I'm torn. I've always said never go back, but what if this time it's different? He says trying to make it work is better than being apart because it's too painful and he doesn't want to lose me or us again. I wasn't looking to date again, and actually I've been feeling content in my life aside from the ongoing chaos that my ex still brings. But the truth is, 3 months later, I still miss him. Thanks for giving single parents a space to share our stories. It means more than you'll ever know. P.S. I hope that wasn't too long. P.P.S. We'll be divorced one day, Carly. I'll invite you both to my girl power celebration night. The thing is, I think it's hard for us to say, like, I know you say never go back, but if you guys just broke down due to like a lack of communication and you guys are maybe still trying to deal with previous trauma and sort of finding yourselves, no relationship is perfect. Like, I can't sit here and say that my relationship with my boyfriend is perfect. We've both been through some traumatic experiences. We are both still learning each other. We're both working about how to deal with conflict. And sometimes it's difficult. No one teaches you how to show up in a relationship. No one teaches you how to hold space for each other's feelings when you're coming from different angles. Like, it is challenging. And I think it's really choosing who you want to be with through the challenging times, rather than just sticking around for the good bit. So if you broke up purely because you guys were maybe arguing a bit and the communication wasn't there, I would personally say give it another go.
Yeah, what was it you said? You said something, did she pull back because she was self-sabotaging?
She said that sometimes it sounds like you're both probably just working through.
She said you'd push him away. I think as well, you need to like allow yourself the time that maybe you've done some healing and working yourself to be able to show up in a relationship. And I completely agree with Tash. I think if there's been no like trust issues or
red flags,
big things, I sometimes just think maybe that was the path you were meant to go down, to allow you both to be on your own, to reflect, to do some kind of work. And if you're both reflecting and missing each other and wanting to come back together, you could come back together and it could be a completely different relationship. I think sometimes also when you've felt the absence of someone, and it does sometimes take people for that to happen, for them to realize what they had, or that something may have been worth fighting for, or maybe you had to get yourself to a certain headspace first. So I don't think it is impossible at all. I think it's making sure you're on the same page and making sure you're not just going back to him out of fear of not finding someone else.
Or habit.
Yeah, I think it's very easy when you're a single parent and you've opened your heart to someone before, and that fear of what if I don't ever meet someone who will feel that way about me again. And the reality is they will. The easiest thing to do in this world is to love. It's a basic human emotion. We all have the capacity to do it. I believe everyone has traits about them that are lovable, that someone in this world is going to love. And I always think if someone like you exists, then someone who is capable of loving you exists. And I think it's just really important that we don't go back to relationships out of the fear of feeling like we're never going to be loved again, because that's all in our head. That's a story we tell ourselves out of fear. And we just need to have a bit more faith.
Yeah, I think just make sure you're going back. If you go back, you're going back for the right reasons. Should we finish with the product of the week?
Okay, guys. This product we got given at an event. And normally, like, I do love it when you go to an event and you get to try new things.
Mm-hmm.
And I grabbed it a couple of weeks ago because I was like, oh, my lips are really dry. I'm like hooked on it. So it is the Give Me Glazed Lip Oil. I have colour Pecan Pout. So it comes in a dispenser. You push it down and the product comes out top. It's sitting there now, so I'm just going to pop it all
right. Now she's doing her lips for everyone. Lovely. It is nice.
It's just, honestly, particularly in the winter months, I really notice like my lips really, really dry out. it's just nice to have a bit of colour on it. Like I have lip blush anyway, so sometimes I do just feel like I need a gloss to make them look nice. Like I don't really wear like lipstick or anything like that day to day. But yeah, if you're looking for something just to keep your lips more hydrated, a little bit of colour, these are amazing. So yeah, it's the Give Me Glazed Lip Oil.
Okay, confession of the week. Okay, this isn't me, but a friend of mine let herself into her ex's place. She used his toothbrush in the toilet. She took away all the TV remotes and then super glued all the locks. Can you imagine? That is brilliant. Took away all the TV remotes. That is priceless.
How annoying.
There is nothing worse than when you're trying to find the TV remote. My kids always put it somewhere and I can never find it. But imagine actually taking it out the house. Like, good luck with your TV,
Just a little bit of inconvenience.
Yeah, love that. Right, affirmation of the week.
Okay. I will trust what my gut instinct is telling me. We get you guys writing in all the time, and we all have that moment where our gut is trying to tell us something, and so often we decide not to listen to it or to brush it to the side. I'm telling you now, the gut instinct is so powerful. So please, guys, going forwards, can we make sure we're listening to that, being aware of what our gut is telling us? It's very, very rarely wrong, and just have a bit more faith in your own judgments about things.
Amen. Love that. Thank you so much, guys. Make sure you go and subscribe on YouTube, share it, review, and let us know what you think of the Sexy Love Honey Advent Calendar if you go and purchase it.
Enjoy.
Love you. Bye.